Okay, so there were the two scenarios which is like make to order and make to stock. So most probably these two will be aligned into our companies mostly. So they are going with make to order and make to stock, right?
Correct.
So I hope you are already aware about this make to order, right?
Yeah.
Because you are already working on the sales order, right? You are already working on the sales and distribution. So obviously you are aware about that customer orders, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
But I will go with a little bit deeply. Okay. So make to order. So make to order. How the system knows that make to order, whether it is, we are going with make to order or make to stock.
So basically, production order is created, or the purchase order is created once if it is, if it is a customized product that, or if the product is not available in hand with us, then it needs to be, either it needs to be produced or it needs to be procured.
Okay. How the system knows that? So if I create a new product, let's say assume that
There is
I'm
in SD actually we have a requirement that identifies if it is a make to order or if it is a make to stock. So
okay.
if it is a make to order, then basically we'll be uh, uh, assigning this stock to our sales order
Mhm,
using movement type 412E,
mhm.
and
Okay.
then that material will be delivered and built.
Okay. So here my key point is, so by looking at the material, can we find that whether this is the uh, uh, M2 make to order process and it is a make to stock process by looking into
Uh, Usually, make to order material are usually having material group, item category group as 000002 or something. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay. Other than this, other than
Sorry.
this, and other than that, so by so what you're saying that item category group, so it might be in the standard or third party or it may be Kanya fill up. So like this, right? Right.
Correct. Yeah.
But my point is here, so whether this is the make to order or make to stock, okay, the process by looking into material only when we have uh, material requirement planning. Okay.
Okay.
So in
Okay.
the material requirement planning, okay, if you are aware about this material requirement planning, okay. So in the material requirement planning, we clearly mentioning that, okay, for this material, we are always going with the make to order, or this material we are going with the make to stock. So that we are justifying from the MRP. Okay.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. So that was the key point here. So because when the system generating that the independent or dependent requirements, okay.
Hmm.
So how the system knows that whether I should generate the plan order or I should generate the purchase requisition, how the system knows about that. Okay, there is just some key point, right? That key point will be maintained in the MRP.
Okay.
Okay, so in this make to order, what will happen? Okay, when I'm generating the MRP. Okay, my planning when I'm generating MRP. Okay, so what
Mm-hmm.
system will look into that? If suppose there is FC product is there, FG product which I require 10 quantity. Okay, so these 10 pieces of the FG product to produce that. Okay, let's assume that I need a component, raw material component
Mm-hmm.
one, which is required two pieces. Okay, and raw material two, I need three pieces. Okay, then packing material. Okay, I need one packing material one which I need two pieces. Okay, so like the BOM components which is maintained. Okay, so
Mm.
when we are running this MRP material requirement planning, so what
Okay.
system will look into that? Okay, whether this the first thing is for this FG product whether MRP is activated or not. Okay, if it is activated, then whether is there any proper BOM which is maintained or not. Okay, if the BOM is maintained, okay, then what it will check, it will be creating that dependent requirements, okay, for the all raw materials, okay, and packing materials. Okay, so if the raw material have the stock, then the system will check that, okay, we don't need to create any purchase requisition because stock already available. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
If there is no stock, okay, if there is no stock, then the system will check that, okay, it will be creating the purchase requisition, okay, to process further. Okay. So in this entire season, in entire this process, okay, everywhere the reference is order. Everywhere the reference is order because, okay, I'm reserving this product, whatever I'm buying this product, okay. So I'm just reserving this product to this order, make order. So
Correct.
everywhere, whenever I'm creating a purchase requisition or purchase order, or when we receive the stock, everywhere, okay, I can see that the stock which is reserved to this sales order.
Okay.
So basically we are blocking the material to the disorder because we are going on make to order. If suppose I'm not going with make to order, let's assume that if I'm not reserving this one, okay, let's assume that if I'm not reserving this purchase order or purchase requisition or stock for this order, what will be happen when we get the stock, okay? So based on the requirements, other requirements, it might be moved to the other requirements. Okay, so we have multiple sales orders, maybe multiple production orders we have. Okay, so if we didn't reserve this material for this sales order, what will be happen? The stock can be moved to other orders also. So they can
Okay.
utilize because first in first out. So I can get it. Depends on it. So the make to order, what will be happen in the make to order? Whatever the products which is like production order, whatever the FG product or raw materials, packing materials, semi-finished goods, okay, perishables, whatever the products which you are using, all it will be like we have the reference of order. Okay, that means it is reserved to that order.
Correct.
Okay, so that is a make to order. Now, what is a make to stock? So if you go with this example, okay, if you want to go understand about the example, make to order, okay, if the person who uh, needs some customized sports car, let's assume that okay, a cricketer he wants to some sports car, okay, so he ordered like that some customized design, okay, and he said that I need this customized one with some customized inbuilt to accessories. Okay, might be sound home theater. So generally the sports car they're providing like some Sony version, but he requested that I don't want to go with the Sony, I want to go with the Bose. So the customized one. So here especially this customer we are buying this product from the Bose, right? So that
Correct.
will be the reservations. Okay. So that was the M2O process, especially designed for the customer requirements. Okay. Now coming to make to stock, what will be happen? Make to stock. Okay. We are checking that. Okay, stock levels. Okay, it's not on the. It's not depend on the customer here. Okay. Now make to stock, what will be happen? Okay, I'm just maintaining some level of the products, some level of stock for these products. Okay, if I need raw material, okay, so my plan is I will always have the product, this raw material one, at least I should be have the 1,000 pieces. So the minimum stock which I'm maintaining. Okay, so that I'm maintaining my store location. Okay, so there is a reorder point which we are designing that. Okay, boss, for this material always I'm just I'm just maintaining at least 1,000 pieces, at least 1,000
Okay.
pieces. Okay, if it is below that quantity, okay, if it is below the quantity, suppose today I got 10 orders, 10 production orders. So out of these 10 production orders, okay, my stock which is consumed like 200 pieces. Now my stock which is down, okay, fall down to 800 pieces.
Correct.
Now, so my actually minimum stock level, minimum what I expected 1,000, minimum 1,000 pieces I'm expecting in my location. Right? That is my stock levels. Then when it is going down to the 800 pieces, or it might be one or two pieces also, whatever it may be. Okay. So when it is down, the system immediately rising that the requirement. Okay, the
Okay.
requirements it will be rising. So in this case, what will happen? Okay, depends on the MRP settings. Okay, what you're planning. Maybe there is a different lot size will be there. Different lots are there. Fixed lot is there. Time to time lot is there. So there are so many depends are there. Okay, so depends on lot. What they can do, they can create a PR number for requirement. Okay, it might be single purchase requisition or multiple purchase requisition.
Okay.
Okay, why? Because depends on the settings, which is like lot how it is designed. Because if they're saying, for example, the fixed lot is 50 pieces. Okay, that means at one purchase requisition I can create only for 50 pieces. But now I need 200 pieces because currently I have the stock 800 pieces. So 200 pieces which is required to fill the my reorder point. Okay, so in that case, what I can do, the system will generate 4 purchase requisition. For each purchase requisition I have the 50 lots.
Hmm.
Okay, so it depends on the setting. Okay, so what here, what you need to understand is make to stock level. Okay, the system always checking that the point what we mentioned in the material master record, that reorder point what we have mentioned in our material master record, based on the
Okay.
reorder point and the current availability stock, and then the system will be generating the requirements. Okay, clear? So
Got
in
it.
this case, that is the cost, that is the meaning of the make to stock. Okay. So, going forward, what we'll do, we'll be understanding, we will be trying to understand that how this will be generated and the purchase equation, the entire complete cycle. Okay. So, if suppose, let's say, okay, what are the process will be covered in the material management? Basically, if you aware about this MRP, did you aware about this MRP?
Yeah, I mean, planning, no planning, and yeah, I
Yeah.
have, yes.
So basically, this MRP will take care by PP consultant, because majorly production requirements will be generated and BOM components, everything it will be majorly it is. But as a MM consultant, we also should aware about that how it will works. Okay, and where if there is any problem, if we to generate the purchase requisitions from our side. Okay, that also we need to understand that why it is still not generated, and did any problem with master data, or it is any problem with plant. So that at least the basic level also we need to understand. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Now coming to the material management. Okay. So what we will cover in the course content. Okay? So we'll cover that. Obviously, we will cover enterprise structure, which common for you and everyone. It's like MMST, and everyone have their own hierarchy levels and they have own structure. Okay.
Correct.
So from our point of view, MM related, and somewhere when we are going with integrations areas, we need other areas also to understand about it. Okay, so enterprise structure is the basic level. This is also which is required. Okay, and the process come to process procurement to pay.
Okay.
So procurement to pay is the cycle. Okay, this is entire cycle, entire basic cycle. We can say basic cycle. Okay, for MM material management.
Hmm.
Okay, so this entire cycle, where exactly the key points and how it will work, so all this will discussing about it in the procurement to pay. Then there is some special stock procurements. There is some special stock procurements. So what is the special stock procurements? If from if a SD point of view, if I'm just looking at that, what are the special stock process? Maybe special stock sales.
Special stock. Okay. I mean,
There might be some special scenarios. You have consignment fill up, consignment. right? And
Yeah,
so those are the, it will come under the special scenarios, right? So like in
mhm.
the MM material management as well, we have the some special procurement scenarios we have. So what are that? Okay. So third party process, third party procurement process. So obviously you should aware about this one, third party procurement process,
Yeah,
because this is the STMM integration.
correct.
Okay, and the item category and the schedule lines. Okay, schedule how the purchase request which is generated in the back end. Okay,
Correct.
how
Yeah,
what will maintain in the material master record item category group. So bands, stars. So now everything I think you already aware about this one. So I
yeah,
will go first. Okay, so the next one is subcontracting. Okay, subcontracting process is one of the one special procurement process. Then vendor consignment process. Okay, so in the SD side, we have you have the sales consignment process, right? So
correct.
here we have the vendor consignment process. Okay,
Okay.
and we'll be working on the STOs. Obviously, this is also you are aware about this one, intra STO and inter STO. So did you aware about this one? Interest one, interest one?
Yeah, within state, outside state.
Yeah.
State.
So this is also MM and ST integration.
Mm.
Obviously, you should aware about this one, right?
Yeah,
Okay. And MM and PP integration. Okay. And MM and PS integration. Okay. And MM and PM integration. Okay. Direct consumption. Okay. Then RTP, returnable transport packaging. Okay. Then invoice plan. Then ERS, evaluated receipt settlement. Okay. Then ASN, advanced booking notification. Okay. Then we will be have that coming to other than this process. So what integration MM and ST integration will be there, availability check. I think you are already aware about this one, right? MM ST integration availability check. So did you aware about this availability check, how it works, right? From
yes.
backward and frontward, how it will be looking into that, and how the system will be generating that delivery date automatically.
Yeah,
Yes,
yes.
right? And automatic account determination. So this is the one key point. Okay. So general will say MM and FI integration. This is
Mhm.
okay. So determination. So did you ever about that split valuation?
Split valuation comes in FI, right? But
No, it's it will come under MM and FI integration. We also MM and FI integration. Majorly it is FI one. It's majorly it is MM only.
okay.
Maybe you're talking about split is different.
Document splitting, sorry.
Yeah,
Document
that is
splitting is
different.
different.
Yeah,
That
this
is
is
a third part.
valuation. Okay,
Yeah.
this is valuation. Okay, then inventory management. So whatever above or whatever we discussed here, almost it is all procurement related. And here, what we did discussing here, all it is like management, inventory management related. What
Mhm.
will come in the inventory management? Okay, returns will get vendor returns. Okay, there were different kind of vendor returns are there. How you have the customer returns, right? Maybe
Correct.
you can get it from the uh, customer returns from to block stock and unrestricted stock. How the 653 6 this moment that's how it will work for you 601 on floor. So like we have vendor returns as well. Okay,
Okay.
then so in this vendor returns again multiple scenarios are there. Okay, and different kind of the goods is shipped in what process. Okay, and inbound delivery creations. Okay, and transfer posting. Okay, and stock transfer. Okay, and in transit stock, in transit stock movement. Okay, other than this one, we have one step goods receipt and two-step goods receipt we have. Okay, so when we're talking about this transfer posting and all, it will be covered like material to material transfer, okay, and plan to plan transfer. Again, plan to plan transfer, one step, two step procedures, and store location to store location transfer. Okay,
Okay.
so all it will be covered there. Okay, and this is the again stock transfer. Again, it will be like route also it is there. Other than this one, what we talking about in the above STO stock transfer order. Other than this one, we have route also it is there. Okay, so that we will discuss about it. Okay, other than this one, batch management will discuss. Okay, so how it will works like okay, and SLED. So I hope you are aware about this one. Self life expiry.
Shelf life expiration.
Yeah. Okay.
This comes under batch management, right? But
Yeah. No, it will come under batch management, but the functionality, if you want to activate it, it's separate activity, right?
okay. Okay.
So for all batch management, it is not necessary. Depends, right? Okay.
Yeah, correct.
Then again, which like there are moment types, right? We have different moment types. How you have the 601 and these moment types. We have almost around 100 moment types are there, which we can say, which is very important moment types. We can say around 100 moment types, which is required from MM point of view. Okay, so in the goods receipt again, cancellation and again returns again it will be how the process will be like with reference to the return PO, with reference to the material document. Okay, and the production order it belongs to the goods issue with production order, subcontractors. Okay, so like different moment types are there, very important moment types are there. Again, when you're talking about that quality inspection to unrestricted to block. Okay, vice versa, like it will be like block and again from block to unrestricted to quality. So we can do this one also, right? So the
Correct.
stock movements, why we need to do this one, quality unrestricted block. In case if we don't have proper QM module, QM activity, QM area is not there, then obviously we have to be go stock types. This we call as a stock types. Okay. And again, MM and QM integration. So the above what we discussing this here, it's different, and this is different again.
Okay.
Okay, and so there are so many scrapping which is there. How do we can do scrapping? Okay, and how we can internal consumptions. Okay, so like cost center consumption. Okay, and cost center issue. Can cost center consumption and cost center issue. Okay, okay. So like there, so many activities are there. Other than this, we can have the physical inventory. This is important. Okay. Physical inventory process is the. I hope you are aware about this one. Physical inventory, validating the stocks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So other than this one, if you go talking about the invoice verifications, the vendor invoice verification. So again, there are a few process like normal invoice, how to post that and create memo and subsequent debit. Okay, subsequent create. Okay, then delivery cost. Okay, plan delivery cost and in plan delivery cost and unplanned delivery cost. Okay, then advance payment to vendor. Okay,
Mhm.
so other than this one again, settlements how it will be happen. Okay, and GR based three-way match. Okay, so like there are so many topics are there. So more all will be covered in this material management. So whatever it is like material management related or sometime what we have in non-order items we are getting from the vendor, how we can handle this non-order items. So generally in the purchase order we receive some kind of we order some product like raw material one, but we also got some raw material too. So non-order items how we can receive that. Okay, without purchase order how to receive the goods is shape. Okay, again few more which is like approval strategies design. Okay, that is like release strategy. Okay, so and we have version management. So there are so many processes are there. Okay, if you go in the depth, there are like so, 100 points will get in depth each and every point. So we will be covering all these areas when we discussing about the material management. So any
Okay.
specific point, any specific area you are looking into that, might be if it is not noted here, just let me know.
Uh,
Yeah,
IDOC, uh, uh, IDOC.
yeah, I know interfaces you are talking about. Okay,
Yes.
interfaces, yeah, obviously. Okay, and the reports. That's right. These are all common reports and interfaces and customized database tables. Okay, and baddie and PAPI and LSMW. So there are so many things like BDC. Recording, video recording,
Mhm. Okay.
right? So there's some money it is there. Yeah. So other than this thing, we have to so many points are there. Okay. Plan delivery, how the delivery time will work and how the processing time will work, GR processing time will work, account assignment categories, different account assignment categories, different item categories. Okay. So
Okay.
multiple cost center issues. Okay. Multiple delivery dates, how to maintain that. Okay, so there are so many things like shipping instructions. Okay, and how incoterms will work, how plan delivery time, uh, how this what is that payment terms will work. Okay, and vendor partners, different partners. I think you have already customer partners, right? Like we have
Correct.
vendor partners and vendor sub range, different plant level data. So there are so many things there. List of if I say that list of it will go nearest to 100 points. So all this will be covered.
Got it. Okay.
Okay. And moreover, we'll cover the that differences what it is there in the S4 HANA and the ECC also.
Got it. Okay. Okay. Sure.
So this is what, okay. I just given that the roughly estimation how it will go. Okay.
Hmm.
So if I go in the depth, might be it will be minimum. It will take 3 to 4 hours if we need to explain each and every point. So if you do have anything specific point, if you want to discuss, we can. So other than this one, the common everywhere like master data. Master data are very important. Okay.
Hmm. Okay.
And from MM point of view, master data obviously because you already aware about that maybe. So if we don't have master data team, obviously the master MM team will work under master data, right?
Correct.
So again, the master data, material types, how to create a material types, number ranges, field selection controls, and how industry sectors will work, and vendor master record, purchase for record, source list. So there's so many things there. That's why.
Got it. Okay.
Okay. So everything it will be covered. Okay.
So,
If there is any key point, anything particularly key point, if you want to discuss, that also we'll discuss. Okay. There is no
sure.
problem.
No problem. No problem.
Okay. So this is what, okay. So I will not be maintain any proper system because if you see that outside, like if I go to institute or somewhere, they will give that, okay, these are the points we are covering. So what will be happen when there is a point they are saying that they will be go one by one point and they will close within the period. My idea is
Correct.
like when we are discussing one screen, in detail, we need to discuss about that, what key points also it is required, right?
Got it.
So
Got
that's
it.
why I will not be maintained content list. Okay, so whenever we'll discuss, like we'll be get deeply, like if we were talking about metal master record. Okay, metal master in depth, like what are the problems will generally facing issue, how the number ranges will work, and how the types will work, and where exactly the configurations and how. So in depth we'll go examples, with examples also will go, right? That's why I will not be maintained the proper content. So like I will list out like this one. 100, sometimes it will be more, moving to the more than 100 pieces, 100 points as well. Because
Got
my target is whoever getting a train from my side, he should be in the ready with to facing the clients. So generally how it will be happening the outside, even it is completed the training period also, still they are struggling with that. Okay, what is the this point? What is the basic points? Also, they're not aware about that. So
it.
as we are working on the currently the projects, so we'll get daily so many examples. Okay, so we'll be covering all these points into the discussions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
So other than this one, again, we'll discuss about the landscapes. If you're already aware, then we can skip it. But if you're not aware, the landscape and projects, implementation projects and rollouts, support projects, upgradation projects, and so these will also will discuss. Okay.
Sure. No problem. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So any questions then? If you have any questions.
Uh, no questions from my side.
Okay. So you let me know. Okay. So the based on that we can plan. Okay.
Sure.